Why did you stop at a red light and let me hit you doing 80? Why did you stop at a red light?
It is not funny. I do not want these riders to get hurt. However, I have a different point of view than everyone else. Shocker! Mark Twain once said, if you find yourself on the majority, you should stop and reflect. He was a smart SOB. Doesn't work in all scenarios. However, I'm implementing it into this exact scenario. Everybody on the internet, Carmichael included, people that are analyzing this video say that, oh, it's a racing incident and, you know, Webb's kind of at fault. And it takes two to tango. Two to tango. Probably can't hear that because of, you know, I can't put the mic up there. Even though there's this nice swivel arm, you can't do that. Takes two to tango. We've established that. And I also want to get out there because I want you guys to banter and talk with me in the comments below, get involved, that did he in fact mean to do this? Or was it just a, oops, I forgot where I am. What color underwear am I wearing on the racetrack? I don't think so. I don't think Webb is the master at racecraft. And sometimes it's going to catch up to him. And these guys are ungodlike, or actually they're godlike figures that can ride a motorcycle to an extreme level that us mere mortals only dream about. That's why they make video games. You know, new Monster Energy Supercross game. I don't particularly like it, but I'm digressing. I personally think he decided right then and there to start tripling into that corner, or out of the corner, because Sexton was catching him. He was losing ground on the guys in front of him. He needed to make up time. And we've seen this time and time again where these elite riders are able to bust out a quad out their ass in the midst of the race with their heart rate doing 200 beats a minute. It's remarkable how talented these guys are able to do that. Well, he just got the short end of the stick. Okay, so let me know. Do you agree with that, or do you think he just forgot where he was? You know, they have press day and everything. He's done lots of laps. I doubt he forgot where he was. But let's look at it. Boom, boom, boom. He jumps up high, and he even taps the rear brake. Why would you tap the rear brake? Because you're wanting that front end to go down so you can downside something to get that ass end over. Because if you don't, you might do this. But if you have the tap the rear brake, boop, over. It works out. This seemed calculated to me. Boom. Cases it hard. Gotta love that factory suspension. And then what does Sexton do? Sexton, okay, this is where it takes two to tango. This is a big rhythm lane. There's three guys are wide. Three riders wide, okay? Why does Sexton decide to follow in this instance? You should never follow. This is how you get brake checked. And unfortunately, he got brake checked in the air. This is just as much Sexton's fault as it is Webb's for making the calculated mistake. Do I want to say it's more Sexton's fault? Nah, you know what? F it. I'm going to say this is Sexton could have avoided this. All he had to do was check up. That's all he had to do. It's like the same thing in the whoop section. When a rider goes down, you can maybe try to change your lane, or you could slam on your brakes and, you know, maybe crash as well. But in a rhythm section, you're not going to crash. It's a double, for instance. He doubled. He could have completely slammed on his brakes when he saw this happen and decide to roll the next section or try to jump around, because Webb holds his line. Case the crap out of it, and he holds his line. Why is Sexton jumping? He should have been over here. Should have been over here. He had more room over here. That is my analysis, that Webb held his line. Sexton should have checked up because he saw what was happening behind him. You can see his ass triple. You can see him move. Yeah, he should have checked up. But this is all kind of, you're in the moment, you're in the racings, things are happening at you. You know, you're the Matrix, you're dodging bullets, you don't have time to think, and this is one of those things. So, let me know, again, what you think. Who's at fault racing incident? We know that Sexton is okay. That's at least what the reports from, you know, Pulp MX and other people online Webb, however, KTM, of course, didn't say anything, saying he's going to get an MRI and blah, 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 and he wants to be at the next races. Yes, and the other thing I guess I will end with is, why do riders not tell them why they're injured or anything? Because it's a weakness, all right? If you're going to war, if you're in the Coliseum and you know that, hey, this guy can't swing at me with his right hand, I'm going to make sure that he can only attack me on, you're going to find the vulnerability. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. That's why they hide it. Because you know what? Every one of these riders have some sort of a nagging, twisted my knee, broke my finger. I mean, we saw Barsha wanted everyone to know how messed up his hand was, because on the podium, he had to have the cloth. Hey guys, look, I had stitches, and I could talk more about that, but I'm not going to, because this video is already long enough, and I just like to hear myself talk. Yes, candidly. And yes, I'm continuing it for no apparent reason. This is where the brop comes in, and this is where most of my viewers aren't here. If you are here, please hit that like and subscribe button. Because even I'm not starving, but that's what everyone says, right? They gotta try to pedal what they're pedaling, right? Pedal. Wow, this was really loud, long outro. Could be like Webb and Seabounce. Everyone's going to think I did this on accident, but I'm going to pull a clutch and I'm going to tap the rear brake. Exactly.